Hey guys, we're here for this week's weekly roundup. I was gonna wait until next weekend, but who knows what's gonna happen makeup wise, so I figured we'll just get into it. The Makeup by Mario contours, not Makeup by Mario, makeup, Milk Makeup. Oh my goodness, why do they all have to have makeup in their name? Milk Makeup. As you all know, when I got mine, I twisted it up to see how much product was in here. And everything that I've done to try to get this to go back down, it's not working. Good product. I'm not gonna, at this moment, I'm not gonna repurchase this unless I end up really, really liking it as I continue to use it. I do like it, but I have other favorites. Anyways, the sucker will not roll back down. So I keep it in this container. Nice product. I'm unsure though if it'll be a repurchase for me or not. But it is nice. Rimmel Multitasker, one of the newer setting sprays, will not repurchase. Just like the other one, I'm going to use them up, but they're too chemically smelling, alcohol smelling, like hairspray. They do the job, but I just like the other one, I will not repurchase that one when it's done. They need to fix the scent. If they fix the scent, I could see me repurchasing. Clarins Lip Comfort Lip Oil. Mine's in the shade Cherry. There's still product in here, so until this is fully gone, I'll continue using it. I will repurchase this. I might get a different shade though. Well, will I repurchase this? It's a favorite of mine. Yeah, I will, because it's a favorite for a reason. ABH. This is one of their cream blush sticks in the shade Latte. It has a brush on one end, which I won't use it for the blush. Will I use this brush for anything? Probably not. It's too dense. But on the other side's the blush. In the shade Latte. No one talks about these blushes. This one's been on my radar for quite some time. They have other shades. I got a hair in mine. But you get a decent amount of product in here. And it's a nice, to me, like everyday neutral shade. So far, I like it. RMS, this is the Beach Walk Betty, well, the shade Beach Walk Betty bronzer. I will repurchase this when I use it up. It's nice, has a nice glow to it. It's blendable, buildable. I really like the RMS products that I've tried. We have a Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter. I have the shade Pearl. This is very nice. It's pretty. It's not the shade I originally wanted. I remember when I bought this, there was another shade that I wanted, but it was sold out. And even though I can get it now, I don't want to go buy it now because I already bought this one. And we all know highlighters take forever to use. Very pretty. It's glowy, not metallic or anything like that. But I do have other favorite highlighters. So would I repurchase this? Not this shade, maybe another shade. It's very pretty. It'd be nice on the eyes too. Undecided. I mean, I feel like I would repurchase it, but highlighters take so long to use up because you use such very little product. I do recommend it though if you want a highlighter that's glowy and not metallic or sparkly. Makeup Forever. I will repurchase these when I use these up. I do have the Artist Sculpt, which is a contour or bronzer. I've used it for bronzer and also for eyeshadow looks because it's just a matte brown. And then the Artist Highlighter. This is a matte highlighter in Cheerful Beige, and I will repurchase this one too because I got this one for blending out eye looks. Or if I want a matte highlighter, which I don't do too often. NARS, this is the blush shade in Behave. I will repurchase this one when it's gone. This is like one of the perfect matte blushes to go over nude, neutral looking cream or liquid blushes. Very nice. The Makeup by Mario. This is the mascara. This is heavy. Like you could hurt somebody with this thing. It's the Master Mascara in Super Black. I've used it twice so far, and so far I do like it. It's not a dry form. It's like a in-between formula for, it's not too wet, but it's not too dry. It's that in-between. But the two times that I've used it, it did not flake. I definitely got a lot of length from it, a little bit of volume. And the second day that I was using it, I was thinking to myself that I could see this mascara drying out very quickly because, like I said, it's not too dry, and it's in between being. It's probably more on the dry side than it is on the wet, but there's still like a little something in there. I don't know. So far, so good. I can't speak on if I'll repurchase this one because I've only used it twice so far. But that's one that I wanted to get it. It was constantly sold out in store and online. So I said when it got back online, I would get it, and that happened. So I did. Sephora Love the Lift Mascara. I'll probably end up repurchasing this one eventually when it's gone. But no rush because I have plenty of mascara to go through. It's a good everyday mascara. Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum. This is limited edition. I really like this one, and although you can't get the platinum one anymore, it has me intrigued enough that when this one's gone to go buy the original one and see how that one holds up. This one, even if I'm just not dipping back into the tube because I just do one coat of mascara, this gives a lot of length and some volume, just going and going and going. I don't know. That's a nice mascara. Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum Primer. I do like this. My friend Chris gifted this to me. I don't think I'll go out and buy this one though. After using it again, I think yesterday or the day before. It's nice. But it's not a favorite. I don't know. I've used it more than 5 times now. It is nice, but yeah. I'm not gonna go out and I won't run out and buy that one. Fenty Cheeks. I think every single one of these that I have, I would rebuy if I run out. This one's in Just a Crush. Oops. Oh my gosh. It's like Butterfingers. Very pretty, very peachy. Has a nice glow to it. I like the formula of those. If anything's like powdery or that, I'll let you guys know. The Morphe Cloudlight Soft Glow Veil Setting Powder. Mine's in the shade Dawn. It's a vanilla with balancing pink. 100% will repurchase this. Again, like I say every video, as long as they continue to sell it, I'll buy it. That is a very, very nice setting powder. It does kind of blur and like soften up the look. I really like it. I have 2 of the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes here. Every single shade that I have of these blushes, I will repurchase if I run out. Very nice, very blendable. A little goes a long way. I do recommend these if you want to try the Rare Beauty. Again, broken record, go buy these. Unless Rare Beauty has a color that e.l.f. doesn't. Which I will say, there's 1 or 2 shades that Rare Beauty does have that I do plan on getting eventually because e.l.f. doesn't have them. But if you want to save some money, go with e.l.f. Because again, a little goes a long way. And I do have a mini of the Rare Beauty. This one's in Joy. I won't repurchase this. I got this one free. And I know I recommend buying the minis, but I don't know that I would buy a solo mini for the price that it is. If anything, if you can get a duo or a trio of minis, maybe go that way instead. Or if you're going to buy a full size, buy a shade that you know you're actually going to use, and preferably go in store and swatch it first. The NYX, the brow glue, I will repurchase this. I'm going to see if there's like another one though that's similar. I'm going to check the drugstore, but this definitely holds the brows in place. So I will repurchase that one when it's gone. The Tower 28 glosses. This one's in pistachio. This one's probably down to here once I stand it up. I do have a backup of this one, but I'm not going to open the backup until I think I have backups of maybe 2 of my favorite lip products. Anyways, Tower 28 glosses, I do recommend. They're nice. They don't dry my lips out or that. We have the Rimmel Multitasker Wake Me Up Concealer and Foundation. I've only used this once the other day. And I don't remember if I think I use it to clean up under my eyes and maybe down here. Yeah, so far so good. Merit lipsticks, one of my favorite formulas. Although all mine have melted and are getting mushy, it's a bit annoying, but I like my Merit lipsticks. And yes, I will repurchase the shades that I have. Except for there's maybe like one shade I won't repurchase. Maybe. Where'd it go? Right here. I think it's this one. Black tie. But we'll see, because I feel like this one's the newest one that I have. I do want to see how this... Ooh, never mind. This ain't the one. Never mind. That's black tie. That's a nice, like, berry... Ooh, I like that. Okay, never mind. It isn't that one. Maybe it was a different lipstick formula or brand altogether. Never mind. All the shades that I have of my Merit lipsticks, I will repurchase every single one once I use them up. Rare Beauty Liquid Highlighter. I will repurchase this one when it's empty, provided that I'm still liking liquid highlighters. I kind of think I do like my powder highlighters more. Because I do find I reach for them more, but I do like mixing this one in with my liquid blushes. So yes, I would repurchase this one in this shade, which is Enlighten. Again, a little goes a long way. Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure. This is one shade that I definitely would repurchase, especially after using it again the other day. It's just a very nice, soft, glowy blush. It's like not too much glow. It's not sparkly or shimmery. It's just it's nice. And this is a good color. I don't remember what blush that I used underneath it, but I really liked the cheeks the other day with that. House Labs bronzer. I'll repurchase this as long as they continue selling it when it's gone. This is also very nice. This also gives like a nice soft, oh my gosh, a soft bronze look. And it's not too matte. Like, it's matte, but it doesn't look matte. And I'm thinking because it says Bio Radiant, right? No. Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer.
Hey, Mom, you do have here?
No. Very nice. Kosas Blush. This one's in the shade Dreamland. I think every shade except for one I would repurchase of these. Sometimes I go back and forth and then I use them and I'm like, nah, they're so good. There is a shade called Bliss that's on my wish list. It's like a neutral peach. I don't know if it's like neutral peachy pink or something. That I'd like to get next. And I think that'd probably be the last Kosas blush I get. The one that I have that I would not repurchase. But I think I got it in Ipsy. Like everything I have, I bought myself with my own money. But this one here, I mean, technically I did pay for it because I got it through Ipsy, but this is one that I would not repurchase, and I did debate passing this one along, and then I was like, no, don't, because I don't have any blushes this color except for this one right here, which is Fenty Cheeks in the shade What a Brat. Different formulas. I love how these Fenty ones feel. And that one's right there. I don't have pink blushes, and I was like, you can see this one has a bit more lilac purple and this one doesn't. I want to have something in my collection that's this color so that I'm not going out and buying other blushes. Like if I give that away, then I'll probably be like, oh, I don't have a pink blush. I need a pink blush like that. And I really like the formula, so yeah, that one, ooh, that would go nice with the, I kind of want to try that one now. I bet you that'd be pretty. Because this one has more of that purple undertone to it. Or lilac, kinda. If you guys can kind of pick up on it, I can. Once it's sheared out, it has that lavender, like lilac purple to it. Maybe that'd be a combo for me to try. See how I like that. I just don't do pink blush often. And if I do, like I have pink blush on today. But, which you'll see here shortly when I get to the other stuff. Anyways, that would be the only one I wouldn't repurchase. But all the other shades of the Kosas blushes I have, I will repurchase. Because they're so nice and pretty. Alright, what else? Morphe Hot Shot blush drops. So far so good. This one's in the shade Natural Heat. There are other colors, but none of them are colors that I'm like, oh, I really want that. It's just, am I on the hunt for the perfect neutral natural blush color? I think so. There's like 2 colors I'm on the hunt for. Anyways, neutral natural blush shades. Yes, the formula of this is nice and a little goes a long way, and it's buildable without getting patchy or that. Alright. We have Odin's Eye Little Ghost palette. I don't remember the look I did with this yesterday. I think I stuck Blush You with this bottom row, I think. Anyways, really like the look. This palette I don't pull out too often. The reason being is, one, I like the formula, but my favorite part of this whole palette is this bottom row here and like all the shimmers. If I had to change anything about this palette, I probably would do something about these 2 blues. But I mean, it's a Little Ghost palette, so I see why. Like if you look at the cover, you can see why there's blues in here. But, like the shimmers are my favorite. This bottom row is my favorite. Like everything in here except for these 2 shades right here. Anyways, I do want to see myself pulling this palette out more. Would I rebuy it? No. A lot of the eyeshadow palettes that I have, I've said multiple times before, I will not repurchase them. A lot of them are one and done palettes. I buy it, I use it up, enjoy it, thank you, see you later. But there are palettes that I would repurchase. We have Odin's Eye Silvery Bliss. This one's very pretty. This one is, every time I use this palette, it irritates my eyes, and then my eyeshadow disappears because it just gets all like a swampy mess. And I don't know why. It doesn't matter if the brush is wet or not. The brush does not have to be wet. The same thing keeps happening. And this is one of the palettes that it happens with. This one I really like a lot as well. So pretty. I feel like it could do without this one because that doesn't really show up red. It shows up pink. What are you doing? Are you putting it together? Thank you. This. Okay. This one shows up more pink than it does red. So I would, me personally, I would switch this out for, not a pink or a mauve. I don't know what I'd switch it out for. Anyways, you guys don't want to hear what I would do. Stunning palette. Every time I pull this out, I mean, my eyes are obviously, first things first, drawn to the shimmers that are in here. Even these ones are very pretty. I can't understand why, when the formula and ingredients are exactly the same on all the Odin's Eye palettes, why this one irritates my eyes. Doesn't seem to matter what I use. Part of me thinks it's the darker shimmers, but I don't know. Something about this one irritates my eyes. I'll continue to use it though, I don't care. I'm just putting that out there. There is another Odin's Eye palette, or 2, but definitely not one more, that does the same thing, and I swear it was the Silvery Bliss or the Snowman palette, but I've used both of those and nothing happened. But it still happened with this one. And Grace's lunch, whatever she's making, smells so good. Alright, we have the Autumn Elva palettes. This is one of her newer, Odin's Eye newer palettes they came out with, because they came out with 4 new ones. If you like green, neutral, soft, because I feel like this looks very soft, so pretty. If I could change one thing about this palette, what would it be? I think initially I had a thought of what I would change about this palette, but now I don't, because I feel like it just all works very well together. Yes, this looks blue, but when you turn it, look, it's green. So pretty. I feel like there's nothing I would change about this one. I've only used it once so far. It's the same formula as most of the Odin's Eye palettes, except for the older Odin's Eye palettes, which I have a couple and I don't like them. I don't like the formula. I feel like the formula and all the ones that I'm showing you now, these are all the same, and they're definitely different than the older palettes that had like circle pans. Anyways, very pretty. You can definitely go, I don't know. Oh, look at that shimmer up there. Anyways, so far, so good. And like I said earlier, this is like a one and, I mean, unless I absolutely fall in love with this one, I would repurchase, but I'm not going to. Because there are very specific palettes that I would repurchase. Then we have Snow Dream. The color story on this is not what I thought it was going to be. But again, if you look at the cover and stuff, on the inside, it's very neutral, soft. Like every time I open up these palettes, I'm like, I see other looks that I want to do. So pretty. This is a nice, I mean, they're all nice palettes. There's only 2 shades in this palette I have not used yet. No, yeah. I haven't used this shade. There's no brush strokes in that one at all. This one. And this one. And I can see why this one, because, I don't know. See how bright that is? That's why.
But Mom, you gotta shine bright like a diamond.
I already do. I would actually switch that color out for something different. It's too bright. I don't know. I would put something else in there. Maybe. Because they have a photo, they have an apple in here, and I'm wondering if that's why they put that shade in here. And then they have like a random purple. I feel like they could have done something other than the purple. Like, take this shade and that red shade and put something else in here. Anyways, another good palette. Every look I've done with this one too has turned out very pretty. Okay, so there's that. Today we used the Spring Elba palette. Again, another very pretty palette. Very pink, purple. And I have nothing to say. I have nothing negative to say about this. I've used this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade. Is that all I used today? Yeah. Oh, and okay, sorry. I used this one, this one, this one, and then these 3 today. And I like the look. Very pretty. I like it. I'll use it today. Just like the other ones. I like the formula. It blends nice. I like the shimmers and stuff. We have Patrick Ta. I think for the most part, every shade that I have of these, I will repurchase, including this one, She's That Girl. And this is like the pink one. One of the pink ones. I think he might have another 1 or 2 pink ones, but this one appealed to me most because it's not too bright. Very nice. We have the Revlon Full-Time Mascara. I already have a backup of that. It's very nice, easy, everyday mascara. The Rimmel Brow Pro Micro, of course. I think I might have one more backup of this. One of my favorite eyebrow pencils. Huda Easy Bake. I'll repurchase this. I've used it enough now to say that, yeah, I'll repurchase it. I have it even in my T-zone, and it doesn't really, I feel like it does blur a little bit, but it still lets the glow on my face shine through. What did I use today? 'Cause I do feel like, yeah, it definitely lets my glow still come through, which I like. And then I can build it up and it doesn't look powdery or anything. So I prefer pressed powders over loose powders. There is one, a loose powder that I probably will buy, but for the price of it, I'd rather wait till the Sephora VIB sale, which is the Makeup by Mario loose setting powder. That's my next one on my radar. Of course, unless LYS releases theirs, they have one that looks like it's marbled, and I've been waiting because I've seen it posted online like, geez, weeks ago, and there's no indication of when it's going to be released. Excellent.
I'll do dishes after I eat.
Okay. Rare Beauty highlighter. I have 3 of these, and I like all 3, and I'm very careful with mine. Almost everybody I know that has these, theirs have shattered because they are very breakable. A little goes a long way. They are nice on the cheeks as highlighters, on the eyes. Out of the 3 that I have, I think I would just repurchase one, and I'm unsure now which one, because the more I use Mesmerize, the more I like it. But I also have Enlighten, which I like a lot. But I wouldn't want to repurchase both again. I feel like I'm leaning more towards, if I'm repurchasing one, it would be this one here, Mesmerize. But it takes forever to use up highlighter, so Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Blurring Bronzer in the shade Light. This is the blurring one. I am at a point where I'd say I'll repurchase this one, but not his other one. The other one's nice too, and maybe it's because I just need a lighter shade. The other one's nice too. It's just a normal Soft Sculpt bronzer in the shade Light, but this one definitely, I find for me, looks nicer on my skin. The Say Sun Melts. I will repurchase this when it's empty. A little goes a long way. You can see I'm getting a dip in there. I need to start taking my brush around this way so I can make it all go down evenly. But this is a nice one. This is replacing the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Skin Enhancer, which I've already gone through too, but I went through them so fast, and they're not cheap, which is why I bought this one. This one's already, I feel like, lasting longer than the Makeup by Mario one. And you get more product for, I think, $1 more or something. Thank you. The Milani Make It Last Original Setting Spray. If you're going to buy this, try and get the jumbo one from Walmart. The normal size, which is about here, is like $22 or $24 at Walmart. And then the jumbo one was $22. And I was like, what? I will repurchase this one, but I'll only repurchase it when I can find the jumbo bottle. I do like it. And then we have the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation in the shade 2N. I learned today that Allie Glines uses the exact same shade. Anyways, I already have a backup of this here, and I think I have another one, or at least I thought I did. I feel like it's taken forever for my BoxyCharm to get here. Anyways, favorite foundation, and I think I mentioned a couple days ago, even if I don't get it from Ipsy, 100% I would repurchase this from Sephora. The price would hurt me, but I really like this foundation. And then the last thing, Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. Did I not use very many lip products this week? I feel like something's missing. Oh, the Revlon lip butter. That's in my apron. So Revlon... Nope. Is it Revlon or Rimmel? I think it's Rimmel. One sec. Darn it. I forget. Rimmel has a new lip butter. My apron's back there. Can you grab it, please? I don't want to give you guys the wrong brand. Anyways, 100% will repurchase the shade Fussy. I'm trying to narrow down my favorite lip products, and I will be sticking with Fenty as one of them. Thank you. Yes, Rimmel. Oh my gloss, butter me up. I used this yesterday, and I liked it. This one here is pretty pigmented, so I did use the mirror at work when I was reapplying it. Kind of reminds me of the Kylie Cosmetics, her lip butter packaging. Very nice, hydrating. Did not dry my lips out. And I just squeeze a tiny bit. And yeah, using a mirror with this one's a good idea because it's pigmented. I don't remember how many shades they have. But for some reason, I thought I did go and buy another shade. Did I not? Or did I think about it and then decided not to? Maybe I was looking at another shade and I decided against it because I want to give this a fair shot and see if I actually like it or not. Which so far, I do like it. It's nice, it's smooth, it's not goopy or anything like that. It doesn't dry my lips out. I am the type of person, if a product works for me, if it doesn't dry me out, doesn't accentuate things, then it pretty much becomes a favorite. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. That's everything. Alright, short, sweet. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know. Do you have anything that I've used here? Is there anything drugstore-wise? I'll say this. Is there anything drugstore-wise that's new you'd like to see me use? Let me know. Because I want to try and get into more drugstore things. Because I have favorites for high-end. Like from Sephora. But I like to get more into the drugstore. Because they have some really good products that are good. I know L'Oreal has a couple of products, but I have not been able to find them in store or on Amazon. One's a foundation and one's a setting powder, but I think it's loose. But based on me seeing all people using it, I really want to try it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to skedaddle out of here and enjoy your day.